Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Mimi.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Matt.
I'm Megan. I'm Aunt Becky.
And we're some of the Veggie boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. This is how Daniel eats breakfast. He made his own sandwich this morning. What's on that sandwich?
Dad, I made breakfast again. 2 sausage patties, 2 slices of bacon, egg, 2 slices of cheese, and a bagel.
Planning on a big day?
I hope not.
So last night we had a little bit of a problem here in Northeast Pennsylvania. We had some extremely high winds and a lot of rain last night. The wind was so bad that it actually woke me up last night. From the wind and the rain, it sounded like someone was throwing rocks at our window. And from what I've seen, we've had nothing that was real major damage. There's only 1 or 2 things we gotta fix this morning before they come more of a major problem. The first thing we need to work on is this little piece of plastic here. It just blew right off of the germination greenhouse. So I'm just gonna screw it back on. That should do just fine. Just had to keep that closed and stop it from flapping. I didn't want a big gust of wind hitting it today and just ripping it completely off. We've got it screwed back into place. We're very fortunate where we live. We don't experience too much severe weather. I mean, it does occasionally get cold like it is today, but nothing ever too dangerous. We're not used to high winds around here. Occasionally we'll get them, like last night, and I've seen stronger winds before, but we've just got to check things after gusts like that, because it can displace some things on the farm. Everything seems to be okay down here. There's some things that are thrown about, obviously, from the wind, but it looks pretty good. As long as we don't have too many issues this morning, I'll be a happy guy. I just wanted to pull the skid steer out so that it could warm up. We're gonna go and check on Daniel. He's working on the calves right now. Daniel is finishing up the calves and then he is gonna get silage. I'm gonna start working on the chickens. The wind is really starting to pick up here. I don't know what's going on. I do know a cold front is coming in, and that is not helping with the wind, but it's really starting to make it cold, that's for sure. We wanted to add some bedding to the cattle pens, so we got this pen taken care of. The only place we need to put some bedding is back where the calves feed, and then we're gonna put some bedding on this side. Because of where we live in the Northeast, these cold fronts can hit us out of nowhere, it seems like. What's interesting about today is this is as warm as it's gonna be. The temperature is gonna continuously drop throughout the day. So hopefully we can get a lot of our chores finished. We don't have to be outside and work in the cold. I'm doing an important job. Watching the gate, no cattle escaping on my watch today, again. That should about do it. All of the cattle have bedding. All of the cattle have been fed. Looks good. There is one thing we have to do before we can leave from down here. We had a board that went across here, and we think Rosie, the calf that's out every day, she broke it, so we're gonna have to re-screw that board fast.
I was just about to say, you know, next time we get batteries, I want the ones that are new that you hit the thing and it shows you how much charge they have on them. Can I have those other screws? Yeah, that's what it is. Is mom's messing with mom's got the peanut butter machine jammed up. I think it's what it is she's got almonds. She's doing almond butter, and almonds are real dry, so they jam up that thing real quick.
Put this board back across so that the calves shouldn't be able to jump out. We don't know what was going on with Dad this morning. He was taking his sweet time, but he just got back from the wholesaler. And it's a good thing he did, because we had a customer here that was picking up an order and we didn't have his stuff yet. So now Dad is home. We've got one more pallet on the truck that we need to offload, and then we should be good to go. Why is it so cold out here today?
It's wintertime.
So when Dad comes home with an order from the wholesaler, what we do is we break everything down. We price out what needs to be priced out, and then we put everything out. Since the weather's been changing around today, we're not trying to do too much outside. Fortunately enough, the sun is still out, so it is keeping it a little on the warmer side, but the sun will go away. Now, when we had harvested our corn back in fall, we got it all dried down and into our bin. And as we pull corn out of our bin to grind for the animals, we like to test it to make sure that it's still dry. Even though we're aware that our bin is perfectly fine, we still like to test it just to make sure that we're not having any troubles with moisture. Since we haven't been getting any grain out of the bin for quite some time, I actually came down to put our moisture tester away, just so we don't have to worry about it being down in this greenhouse. The moisture tester was fine being in the greenhouse. I mean, nothing's gonna get to it in there. However, we have a carrying case for it and we have a spot to put it, so we're just gonna put it away so that when we need it, we know right where it is. I mean, believe it or not, we do misplace some things here on the farm. I don't know what it is, but it happens. Just remember that's there. I may ask you guys where it is one day. All right, everyone, it is lunchtime now, so we're gonna talk about what we're having. Matthew is getting out the beef tortellini soup that Grammy made. Grammy has been working on this all morning, but look at this. Woo! Now that looks good. And then we're also having chicken patties for lunch.
And then this can go up over your head, and then that can go over there. And
There we go.
There you go.
Lauren and Callie came down for lunch. Lauren just finished eating, and now Callie is gonna start eating. Are you excited? Yeah, it's banana time. Callie is really excited right now. Can you show what one of the viewers sent for Callie? Look at that. Wow, this is handmade. Someone sent this for Callie. And they also sent some other stuff that we have out in the farm market. We really appreciate it.
She sat down, she's like, hey, what's this?
Sit back.
We are down around back. We are gonna feed animals for the evening. I'm just coming into the chicken pen, yep. Water bowl is not frozen, that's good. On these colder nights, you really have to be concerned about the water bowl. It probably will freeze overnight, but it should thaw out tomorrow. Something that has not changed is the wind. The wind is still blowing. We got all the cattle fed over here. I tried to catch foghorn. I ran into the fence. I'm okay. One more thing before we're done. We want to put a round bale in. A lot of the cattle are out grazing. This is a perfect opportunity to be inside the pen. There's not even too much grass out there. I think they just enjoy being out of the barn. Beautiful. This way, when all the larger cattle get back, we'll have a nice bale of hay here for them. Smells so good. Calves are fed, cattle's taken care of, the chickens are taken care of. We're done down here. Well, we had about 3 minutes to closing and they're already putting stuff away, so I'm not late, but I'm not early either. We always had to be so careful coming into this cooler, but now that we got this metal plate down, it makes it a lot safer pulling the vegetables and the fruit over. Nothing falls off, which means we don't lose that product, which means we save money. Up at the house, I had to bring up Dad's supper. He's having scrapple for supper. So I'm just gonna put this in the fridge. Now for myself and Lauren, we are getting dinner from a local place tonight because it's date night. So guys, since it's date night, you know what that means. This is where we're gonna be ending the video. We would like to thank everyone for watching. We hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.